We're just gonna wing it.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back. It's been a few days since we did a rant. Okay, let's take two.
Mars.
All right, let's take three. All right, lean back a little bit, man. We're gonna take four. Let's go.
Okay.
Take five. Snap. Okay, so let's talk about plastic straws. This has come out of like the blue. I never even knew they were a problem, and all of a sudden Seattle passes this ordinance saying that you can't use plastic straws anymore. And this goes back to, what was it, 2 weeks ago we went out to eat at Shenanigans down in Tacoma,
Yeah.
and they said, no sir, you can't have plastic straws. What's going on here? You know, you're like,
You're just
you just like walk through the set.
gimping around the set, Marsha. What's up with that?
We can't have that. Yeah, you walked right by the set. Oh my God.
So sorry.
Okay. Anyway, let's start this off again. Take seven. So, plastic straws.
What about them?
Seattle just passed an ordinance on plastic straws.
I heard.
I don't understand what plastic straws are funny. I haven't got to the funny part yet. Yeah, but this brings me back to 2 weeks ago. First off, I didn't even know plastic straws were an issue.
I had no idea.
You know, but now that they are, you know, I want to do my part. We went to Shenanigans in Tacoma 2 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, you can't have any straws.
No straws for you.
And, you know, and so the bartender or the waitress, well, the waitress first said, no, we don't serve plastic straws. We're saving the world. She actually used that
She did.
terminology. We're saving the world. I'm like, great. And then we go to the bartender, so I go up to the bar and I grab 2 plastic straws out of the bar. He's like, well, those are our last straws because we're saving the world. It's like they both said the same thing. As if, you know, being a waitress or a bartender,
Saving the world.
they're holier than thou. They're better than us riffraff, right? So, but you know, I was like, okay, you know, if this is the new normal and if this is really an environmental issue, I'm on board with this. Except I do got a problem. I find out later that they actually make straws that are not recyclable, but they're
Biodegradable.
biodegradable, that's the word. They cost 40% more. Now, I haven't been in the straw industry, but I imagine that when you buy a straw, it's probably about 2 cents each. But I do know the biodegradable ones are 40% more. We're gonna round up to 50, so now they're 3 cents each. What did we drop there? Shenanigans at Tacoma is like a fancy restaurant, not just by Tacoma standards. McDonald's is a fancy restaurant by Tacoma standards, but it's you know, it's like $40 steaks, $50 steaks, right?
Yeah.
So between I think we had 7 people, I ended up dropping almost $400 because we had drinks. You know, it was a fancy dinner. And they couldn't fucking give us 7 extra cents worth of straws. They're that cheap bastards. You know?
Yeah.
And that's ridiculous. And to boot with that is when you get a straw, you put the straw in and you tend to drink soda much faster. So what they're trying to do is they're not only trying to save money on the straw, but they're trying to save money on the soda so they don't have to fill up twice, which might have cost another 50 cents because it's only syrup and carbonated water that they're
I
ordering.
bet if you would have gotten a drink with liquor, you would have gotten a straw because they want you to drink it fast and order another one.
That's a good point.
I think it was a CO conspiracy they were doing
It
over
is.
there in Shenanigans.
It is, and
That's a lot of shenanigans. I don't appreciate it.
yeah, and it's unbelievably bullshit. Now I don't mind saving the world. Who doesn't like to save the world? I feel like Superman. I mean, this waitress they thought she was obviously Superman or
Wonder Woman.
Let's be politically correct.
Okay.
Wonder Woman, or she could, you know, maybe she's she's transitioning from Wonder Woman to Superman.
Could have been.
You know, I mean, now you're being politically incorrect.
Or about Wonder non-binary person. She could have been.
Yeah. What's the terminology for that?
I don't know. I just made it up.
No, there's non-binary.
I don't know what it means.
And someone in IT, there's no such thing as non-binary. Trust me, it's either 1 or 0, but I'm not gonna get into that. You know, okay, here's
We
a
don't
joke.
talk politics
Here's a
here.
joke from my IT friends, it's a bitmap. They're not IT, they're not laughing, but I know you're laughing. Anyway,
Somebody out there might be laughing.
yeah, but you know, and I don't, but like I said, I don't mind saving the world, but they're just giving me a stick here. They're saying, no straw for you. But they do not go ahead and give me any benefit. They don't say, we're going to take 2 cents off. It's like the plastic bags. You know, they charge you extra for the plastic bags. There's a stick. There's no carrot. Give me a carrot. Give me a cent back or something for using my own
But
bag.
you do. You get like 2 cents off when you bring your own bag. Check your receipts.
Not at Walmart, you know.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
What about
My
paper
wife,
straws?
my wife shops at place like QFC. Me, I'm a Walmart guy because I'm trying to save a penny, maybe not saving the world, but anyway. So that's my problem. And the stick, it's not a stick that you're slapping with. It's a stick that they're shoving with. And they're not getting the Vaseline out of the pharmacy department
I
either.
don't think that's good for the environment.
I don't think that's good for me. That's, now let's get into medical costs because of this stick they're shoving on my ass. Anyway, but it goes back to kind of the hotel stuff. Now you can do the whole, I want to be eco-friendly, don't make my bed, right?
I think it's don't take my towel.
Don't take my towels, don't make my bed. Same difference. And it's like, again, hey, I'm willing to do that, but give me something back. Take 50 cents off my bill. Just give me a little bit. Give me a little sticker up on behind the counter that says, "Can save the world." That's another thing with this waitress. She saved the world. No, I saved the world by not using a straw.
But you did use a straw. You went up to the bar and you took their last straws.
Yeah, but that means there was no straws for the other person. So in a way, I did save the world. But why do they get to say I saved the world when it's clearly that me I'm saving the world?
I think you get way too little credit in your life, Ken.
I do. I do. So anyway, back to this hotel stuff. So they're not doing the sheets, they're not doing the towels, and they're reaping all the benefits of both being able to save money on the cleaning fees and get to tell everyone they're saving the world.
Yeah, you should definitely be getting like $2.50 off of your bill because it's like 75 cents to wash and like $1.75 to try, or maybe it's vice versa.
Yeah, and it's not even the money. Just give me the credit. Just when I come down into the lobby of the hotel, all the staff stop and say,
Give you the slow
"Yeah,
clap?
Slow clap, I want standing ovation." I deserve it. Again, I want to save the world, but I want a little credit for doing it. I don't want this other person getting the credit because then you're not really saving the world.
With credit.
You have to have credit. If you don't get credit, then what's the point of saving the world if you don't get credit?
Why would you do anything nice for anybody if someone is not going to acknowledge?
No, it's the first rule of the world is you don't do anything nice unless you get credit.
Oh, okay.
Any motivational speaker will tell you that. Whether it's Tony Robbins, who I always love to quote, do something for someone else and expect something in return. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Always expect something in return.
Of course. Anyway, that was my rant. That was our rant. Well, I guess that was my rant, ranted to my wife, who clearly
That's what I'm
doesn't
here
see,
for.
you don't see on the same eye level as me.
Well, I was agreeing with you. I told you don't get enough credit. You need to be acknowledged more. You're awesome. You're like Superman.
Stop. No, I can't take anymore. I can't take anymore.
You're amazing. You are.
No, I'm not. Really. You know what? You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an app that every time I do something good says, "You're amazing." I'm going to write that app.
You should. Now you have a lot of time to write apps now.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, that was kind of...
You should make an app also that every time someone doesn't acknowledge you, it will say like, "Hey asshole, you didn't acknowledge me."
No, we post that picture on social media. Automatically,
Yes, like an auto, put it on like
Yeah.
Facebook and like tell the whole world that this
Just-
asshole did not acknowledge Kenny.
Well, more like this person's taking credit for saving the world when it's Ken's job who's saving the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I have to go back to saving the world because if I don't do it, someone else is going to take credit for doing it. Is that all you got? You got anything else, babe?
No, you're amazing. You're great. We're even drinking wine with a twist off top and not a cork because we heard that that's not good for the environment either. So again,
Nothing's good for the environment.
No.
The only thing that's good for the environment is me. I'm the only one that's good for the environment.
Kenny, because it's good for the environment.
Yeah. Buy me, rent me. Well, I don't know if you want to rent me, not after that whole stick thing I talked about. That would make it a little weird. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow if I can think of something else to bitch about.
I'm sure you will.
I know I will. Bye.